I feel like a lot of you don't realize that thinly veiled depictions of colonialism are found in isekai anime. Let's talk about colonialism. Now, if you don't know, colonialism is a practice where a nation or power exercise political, economic, or cultural control, primarily over a foreign territory or its people. Now, stop me if you've heard this before. A character gets reincarnated into a new world, and they introduce this new world to concepts and innovations from their world, and these contributions result in them being elevated into a higher position of power. We see this in the time I got reincarnated as a slime. His long-ass names. The show is commonly critiqued for having colonialist depictions, as well as capitalistic storytelling. While the show depicts the main character as a benevolent leader, the actual structure of his nation is built off of cultural appropriation, economic imperialism, as well as forced labor, the likes of which are sugar-coated in a light-hearted fantasy comedy. When Rimuru names goblins, orcs, or ogres, they immediately transform into highly civilized, very attractive, and humanoid-esque characters, the likes of which imply that the monster's indigenous form is primitive or lesser, implying they have to look more like us as well as dress differently in order to actually be considered valuable. Not only that, but economic colonialism. Rimuru introduces earth-based cooking, modern architecture, and advanced clothing manufacturing. He uses this technological gap to establish a financial dominance. Isekai anime are commonly criticized for their depiction of colonization, primarily by depicting the outsider as the savior who easily ascends the socio-economic ladder. Ironically, the Imminence of Shadow calls out this depiction. The show is a parody of most isekai anime in which the protagonist organization creates a large economic empire. They do this by stealing modern Earth concepts like making department stores and chocolate and then selling it at a premium price. They completely outcompete and bankrupt traditional merchants guilds and in the process enforce absolute financial dominance. Point is, the large appeal of isekai anime comes from being the first and capitalizing off of it, the likes of which result in accidental or thinly veiled depictions of colonialism.